My name is Becky Turner and I'm Workplace Psychologist at Claremont, and following on from Ken's video where he introduced the concept of every surface counts, just wanted to kind of highlight and demonstrate how that's been incorporated into the workplaces we've delivered for our partners. So we'll be talking all about the different types of furniture solutions, tech solutions that covers all those concept points. So when we look at spaces that multitask, I think there's no better solution that we put forward to a client than at Places for People at their headquarters in Preston. As part of the brief, we needed to put in a big event space, which included some tiered seating, which was all created from reused materials. That acted as a bit of a forum when we think of the destination office as well. But behind that, there was then a load of dead space. So what we did is we crafted a solution to make a bit more of a presentation and a brainstorming type area. Could also be a bit of a library space for somebody that needed a bit of quiet time to focus, that felt a bit of a getaway and a bit of a speakeasy type vibe. So that's hidden under the tiered seating around the back, and it's called the Cave. So when we looked at PFA, Professional Footballers Association, part of the brief there was to create a wow space that really shows off their culture and shows off what their legacy and their history is as well. So as part of the destination office, this is what we call the gallery, and we created essentially a football tunnel within their space. This is all made up of technology, so it's very visual, it's very digital, means that if they're hosting events, like when they do the PFA Awards, they can put all the pictures of the players around it with the awards that they've won. So it's very tailorable. It makes use of the ceiling and the floors as well as a bit of a journey through the space. When it comes to furniture solutions and products that we want to put into our project, it's thinking about more than just the functionality of that piece of material. Essentially, it's thinking about the sustainability story behind it. We'll only use manufacturers that are based in the UK and ideally as local to the project as possible. We'll look at inclusivity and making sure that products are flush to the floor for wheelchair users to utilise, and that basically everyone can access them. They're at accessible heights, or at least there are solutions close to it that allow for that. We'll also look at multi-functionality of those products as well. So, for example, in a project we did with FanDraw, we used a product that could act as an acoustic barrier from those around it, so that the space was able to function in an open plan space. But also when it was a bigger meeting, people can sit up behind that barrier and engage in that conversation. Wayfinding is particularly important when we consider inclusion within the space, so we want to make sure that people who might feel anxious, who are using the space for the first time, or have any sort of neurodivergent conditions that might make them feel a little bit less spatially aware, it's a way to really support that and give nudges throughout the building and the journey. When we work with FireSprite, we're working in a listed building, or it was a couple of different listed buildings that had come together to form one. So again, it was a bit of a maze around the space and it was difficult to navigate. So whilst that presented some challenges, it also gave us a really good opportunity to bring in some personality of that building. So we utilised all the little nooks that were there to create some wellness spaces or some kind of retreat areas that you could go to that are a bit more private and a bit more offer that sense of intrigue to people walking around the space. It also meant that there were a lot of walls essentially within there, so we could utilise those for adding whiteboards, for bringing in acoustics or branding, and lots of different lighting solutions as well. If you want to learn more about how to make every surface count for your own office, then feel free to download our white paper. It's got data, it's got stats, it's got a lot of hints and tricks there that you can uncover as you look through it. It's also got a free checklist, so check it out.